All right, now let's take the pulse of what's going on in the world of agriculture and the demand for tractors and combines. We have the chief of Agco, we have Martin Richenhagen, coming to us from the Business Council meeting in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Rick, welcome to the Mr. Richenhagen, welcome to the program.
Hi, Pimm. Good evening.
Good to finally have you with us. I'm glad the connection works now. Tell us about inventory levels that you're experiencing. Have you drawn down inventory sufficiently?
Yeah, we did that already 2009, so therefore we are through this, and 2010 should be okay.
And what about dealer supplies? Are they giving you any kind of inkling as to what the health of the market is like?
Yeah, well, it depends a little bit from region to region. Agco, with the Massey Ferguson and Valtra brands, is very strong in some of the brick markets. So we are #1 in Brazil with Distant. So here in America, everybody talks about some of the green tractors. We are #1 in Brazil. Brazil is doing very well. So
let me break in there. Let me just break in there, Martin. Is Brazil doing well because of government subsidies for interest rates?
No, well, they have subsidies in place, but nothing unusual, things they do basically every year. It's demand driven. The only thing which is related to subsidies is a program which is helping small farmers to mechanize first time. And we have the right product also for those farmers. But it's overall, sugar prices are extremely high, and therefore the sugarcane farmers are doing very, very well, and this is driving demand.
What about in some of the other regional markets?
Yeah, in India, we are also doing very well. So China, we are just going. We built 2 factories in China right now. And the markets which are a little bit more difficult are North America. In North America, markets are flat mainly in the dairy industry. So that means low milk prices did put some pressure on dairy farmers. On the other hand, 2009, crop farmers had record harvests, which helped them to basically overcome a little lower prices for commodities. Commodity prices also, I think, will recover soon. And in Europe, it depends a little bit from country to country. The biggest problem I see right now is Russia's and the countries of the former Russian Federation due to lack of retail finance, which hits our Fendt brand. Fendt is the so-called world leader in high technologies, so that means this is the Rolls-Royce in the industry, and we sold quite a bit in Eastern Europe and Russia, and this market is down.
Martin, should we expect any more announcements of production cuts?
Not from us, no. We are through this. We actually did some in January 2010. Well, you saw the numbers. 2009, we were down 21% top line. Our earnings were above consensus and above guidance, so that means our stock price behaved in a way. 2010 top line, our assumption is more or less flat with some upside potential, and we try to improve, and we will improve our bottom line results.
Now, you've made some price increases. Are they going to be able to stick?
Yes, I think so. Price increases are related to new technologies, mainly also coming from legal requirements with regard to more advanced emission standards, and our farmers do get value for money. Agco is the leader in this sector because we have launched a technology which reduces fuel consumption by 5 to 10% compared to previous models, which means that farmers who pay a little bit more for this new technology do get a return on invested capital within less than a year.
This has to do with those new Tier 4 emission standards and the engineering expenses that go along with that.
Exactly. This is a major challenge. Also 2010, we will again spend about 10% more in research and development. But I think it's good for all of us. It's good for our lungs, for our children. It's good for our health because those particulates we talk about can harm your health and can create cancer. And therefore, I think it's good that government took action, and we are here here to tell everybody that the technologies have been developed already and will be launched. We launched first in our industry the Tier 4 version of our tractors already last year.
Now, Martin, because you operate in so many different countries, what about Forex expenses? What can we expect?
I didn't get that question. Forex expenses.
Foreign exchange. What do you see in foreign exchange impact?
Well, that's of course a very good question and difficult to answer. I'm a European, I'm a German from background. I live in America now for 6 years already, so I believe in a strong dollar. I thought that the euro had been somewhat overvalued for quite a bit. I hope that the dollar will recover. For Agco, a strong euro is not too bad. We have a kind of natural hedge due to the fact that we are very profitable in Europe, but I believe that the dollar will strengthen.
All right, we got to leave it there. I want to thank you very much, Martin Richenhagen, the chief of Agco.